What's up, YouTube? It's Leaky. Decided to start making some content, so we're about to make it. I'm starting with a franchise, a Cardinals franchise. Let me know if y'all want me to do another one or restart, but I've kind of already started it and decided to, why not make some content with it. But we're currently 9-4, but the way I do it, will kind of give you the guys the rundown. Is I'm just gonna play one game a series. So only one game. I can just choose one game from a series and play it. The rest will be simulated. Obviously, it'll help with the time, like the amount of time I'm actually gonna play, and it'll make the season go up faster. So we won't be sitting here playing 162 games. But yeah, that's it. I started with the Cardinals. I don't know. I just thought it'd be an interesting team. I think they're got some young talent with Mason Wynn. Jordan Walker is also an interesting prospect or guy on the team. And yeah, that's kind of the main reason I did it. Let's get into kind of the lineup and stuff right now, and then we can hop into a game. So this is what we got for against right-hander. Got Newtbar leading it off, Donovan in 2-hole, Contreras 3, Gorman 4, Burleson 5, Arnott on the 6th spot. Herrera behind the dish and in the 7th spot, which actually from the part that I have played with him so far, he has been pretty fun to play with. Jordan Walker and Mason Wynn, and then versus lefty, Newtbar, Donovan, Contreras, Gorman, top 4 stays the same. Arna moves up 1 to the 5. Herrera moves up 1 to 6. Mason Wynn moves up. Jordan Walker, and then we got Victor Scott rounding it out the 9-hole. And then, yeah, that's it so far. All right, let's hop into a game.
Just about set to go and towing the slab. Eric Fetty.
I am playing
what do you
on
look for here?
GOAT on both
very
sides,
respectable
pitching
numbers
and
last
hitting.
year, a sub 350
Just to let you guys
ERA,
know.
and guys like that, you may
I'm
think,
gonna show
well,
you guys right now, just so you guys have the idea that I'm not lying. Or did I say legend or GOAT? I can't remember. But I meant to say GOAT if I said legend. But yeah, we're playing on GOAT. Gosh, can't talk. And yeah, I think it's been a good challenge on both sides. I can get some hits, but also you gotta kind of be sitting on a pitch or have an idea of what pitch is coming to get a hit. But let's hop right into
pitchers
it.
that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the
There we
mound.
go.
So, good season last
One
year.
pitch, one out. We'll take that.
For him to go out there and repeat it the
Let's
most
get out of inning here. Let's
over
get out of
as
inning.
it begins
Super
in this
low.
situation.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side.
Pretty good inning
and
start right
that'll
there.
do it. No run.
3-2, let's go.
Swings through it, and that's a
This is bad
strikeout.
swing, gosh.
Brendan Donovan
Jeez,
getting
man.
ready to hit.
This is a good pick.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropped.
2 outs,
0-2.
base is empty.
He has honestly carved us so far. Ooh, I thought I was all over that.
First 2 hitters get punched out
You
on
just missed it,
strikes.
man.
Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game.
On and see if that factors into this one at all.
Anthony Volpe stands in now and watches strike 1.
All right,
No
what
score here in the
heck just
second.
happened? I did not know that the Astros got Anthony Volpe.
Check
When did this
swing,
happen?
he
I
went.
just started this
That is
franchise.
strike 2.
0-2.
What trade did they do?
And a foul
to get
ball,
Anthony
he stays
Volpe?
alive.
Did they trade? No, they have Pena. He's just DHing. Wait, what? What did they do?
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Nope,
And that's a
that's
foul
weird.
ball.
Ball.
I
2
did not
strikes.
really cutter.
Ripped to short.
You know,
Throws to first in time. They don't
1,
come
2,
much
3.
closer than that.
Gotta get the bats going.
We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. And that's how they get their first base runner of the
I'll
game.
take it.
Alec
We
Burleson
will
next
take
up
it.
for the Cardinals. Looking for better results than last night. He went 0 for 4.
I was thinking about another thing. Maybe, like, obviously, depending on how I do on GOAT difficulty. If y'all want me to.
And there's a rocket into
Don't want
the
me to, I
outfield.
can change difficulty. If y'all don't think
And
I'm
it's
doing
now
that.
first and
Now
second to
that's
start the
beautiful.
inning.
Whoa.
Everything came
I mean,
together
God.
for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you
That
could
swing
get
was
the barrel
beautiful.
on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity
Wow,
to push
that's
across the
beautiful.
first run of the
Let's
ball
do
game.
something like that now.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Really
And
cool.
that's a base
There you go.
hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Back-to-back base hits.
All right.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it
Got
hard
something
enough to get through the infield.
cooking.
There's not a whole lot of
Many
time for the
outs? I don't think
defenders
so,
to
right?
react and try to make a play when
no
it's
outs.
ripped like that.
High fly ball out to left field. Trammell under it.
We're gonna try it.
He's got it. Runner tagging from third.
All
And
right.
they'll score
Got
first.
the job
It's
done.
1-0.
I wish I
Well,
was
that's a
more on
quality
that
at bat right
fastball.
there. You know the
That was a
situation.
cookie
You
and
need
missed
something
it.
in the air and deep enough, and that's
Just missed
exactly
that
what
one.
he did. Good pass to
Second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So the lineup flips over. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar.
All right, 3-2. We'd like to look a lot of good counts so far. We need to get a big clutch base hit.
In the air, left field.
God, this is
Trammell
just
on his way over.
Dang it, dude.
Brings
It's so
it in,
hard.
And that's the inning.
God, it was so perfect.
All set for the start
saw
of the
it,
inning.
though.
And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. And a foul ball. Strike. That one is absolutely belted.
That ball was stuck.
And in one hops the wall.
Hit it in. Not
And he's
nothing
got
out
it
there.
doubled.
All right, good. Dang it.
Couldn't have timed it
What a
up any
swing.
better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. Around second is Pena. The relay throw. In there safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers
not
coming into the
good.
ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Dubon tied up here in the early going.
They tried you on the way.
Up the middle, and that one handled.
Please throw it.
Fires to first on the
Please throw
run.
it.
Not in time, and he reaches
Dang,
safely.
man.
Boog, that's a
I mean, that's what I'm
frustrating way to
talking
fall
about, like,
behind in this one as the infield single
this
drives in the
defense is
run.
not the
And
best.
sometimes all you have to do is put the ball
Like, I
in
was thinking
play,
play,
and you
like, it's
give
a
your
hard
teammate
play.
a chance to hurry home.
Walker
I'm not
in the
expecting
box with
to make
2
that
gone.
every time,
and
but-
takes a look at a called strike.
It just stinks in that moment. You know, you want that play to be made.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Altuve off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second.
hit a little bit now.
2 on with 2 outs.
They did make a pitch to get out
And
of
next
it.
to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. And the
Inside,
first
ball
pitch
1.
misses for ball 1. And that one popped
Nice.
in the air left field. Donovan.
All right.
And he
Got
makes
out
the
of it.
catch.
Need to
And
go
that
hit,
is
though.
that. So it's 2 runs on 4. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the walk.
All right, 3-2.
In the air on the infield. Walker
Oh, that sucks.
hauls it in for the out.
That sucks, man.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Oh, bro.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's
that early on
pure
it?
stroke.
I know, 1-2. Here we go.
Outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Goes down looking.
What a pitch. I mean, I'm never going to swing at that. I'm never
So
going to
2
hit
down
that.
now, and here is Alec Burleson.
there's nothing I
1
can
for
do there.
1 with a single so far.
Just a good pitch.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center.
Wow. Just missed it.
And that'll do it.
All right.
Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 23 years old, and they traded
have
for him
noticed,
earlier
though,
this year.
It's it's different than online. Like a sinker inside gets hit a lot.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
No. It's different ways you have to pitch.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left. He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Nato comes in to take his cuts. And that one is inside ball 1.
I thought it was a slider. Do my PCI out there.
Out to short.
Get through.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No
Got
throw,
through.
and they don't get an out on the play. Ivan Herrera, the next to hit.
Again.
He's 0 for 1.
Whatever.
In the air, center field. Myers gets there. He's under it. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Pitch right here.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Generally, second, third time
Yeah.
through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get
And
it in
two
quickly.
balls to
So
squeak through
first
this
and
inning.
second,
We'll
now
take that.
1 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through
gotta
a
be pretty.
high leverage spot right
Gotta be
there.
pretty.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't
that's
square it up as
amazing.
much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now here is Mason Wynn. And that one fouled
Man,
off.
he's putting some stuff down the middle, and we have to take advantage of it. We have to take advantage of it.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. Action in the pen
Close.
down there. Taylor Scott getting loose out there. Dubin warming up as well. 2 on, 1 out. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And it's caught for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it
Wow,
right
that's
there.
so
I'm
hard.
telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
On the ground to
Get
short.
through.
Volpe throws it to first in time. Bang, bang play. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Right through there for a strike.
They still got a little bit of life in them.
Caught him looking for the
Let's
tag.
go. Come on, man.
So the batting order turns over. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Siggy,
That's
that
it,
was
man.
a close play.
Hey, we're gonna
and it
challenge
looks like
it.
they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell
I
in real
thought we
time.
got
We
him.
weren't sure, so
But,
you really can't blame them for
that's
wanting
the
to take
thing.
another look.
That's ball
Well, they
basically
are
hit
going to
right
challenge
at
the
him.
call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New
Well,
York.
it worked out. Challenge worked out. Still, that should have not even been close.
Dubon in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Play like that, you know.
Two down,
that's gotta
nobody
be
on.
fielded.
And we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
But that's whatever. All right, let's finish the inning.
Jose
Don't let anything stack on here.
Altuve digs in now. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
All right, we're gonna go cut her out and roll over.
Got him swinging.
Oh, that'll work too. There we go.
3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Out of here.
Let's go. What a swing.
And we're starting over. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
His swing is actually pretty good. It's quick to the ball.
With a low 90s
Big
fastball,
swing.
you
We need
have
that.
to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there.
Go.
Patient,
Let's keep
waiting
it going.
for it. It was like BP all over again.
Coming from them.
Taylor Scott will take over here.
And we all know about his slider.
Let's go,
It's just
Wilson.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Dang.
And perhaps the best
Just
pitch you'll
missed
see
it,
in this
man.
at-bat to hit.
Altuve makes the
All right,
catch. And
got it back though. All tied up.
Cards draw even on the solo shot. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Christian Walker. Fetty back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. And stepping in for the Astros, Anthony Volpe. On the ground to third.
All right, there we go.
Fires across the diamond. And the Astros put down.
Let's go to the bottom stage. Let's get some runs.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 2. First pitch misses.
All right, 3-0.
Line drive,
Great
and
swing
this
right
might
there.
be
Let's
trouble.
go. Come on.
Now he'll turn for second.
Gotta get on his horse. All right, I'm not even testing it.
In safely with a leadoff
Great
double.
swing right
Go
there,
ahead
man.
runs in scoring position.
That's how you take advantage of a 3-0 count right there. You're expecting to see a good pitch, and that's exactly what happened. Just like that, it's a double and
Crush
a
that
really
ball.
good at-bat.
All right,
Ivan
let's go.
Herrera
Ivan.
next up for the Cardinals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ground ball out to short.
He'll beat it.
Volpe throws it to first in time.
play.
Gets the catcher by a step. And now the center fielder, Jordan
Good
Walker. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So up next, Mason Wynn. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Hit in the air, left field. Trammell
Missed it.
makes the grab. That is the inning.
Still tied.
So one left.
Going to the 7th.
Back here at Busch Stadium. Pitching change here. Kyle Leahy.
For the Cardinals,
Leahy.
number 42.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or swing.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with nobody out. And that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
But
when you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Hit in the air,
No.
left field, and it drops in. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's safe. It's 3-2.
Well, he wasn't afraid to
Unfortunate.
hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little
This
bit,
does
maybe
not
spread out,
sit
but
well,
he
man.
got the job done right there.
And a sac bunt here. No look flip to first. Nicely
Wow.
done for the out.
What
There was
the?
a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
He caught it behind his back. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
All right. Need to work out.
Out there to center.
These weak
It gets down, a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an
man.
RBI
All right.
single, and they lead by 2. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Out to short. That's out number 3.
Look at it.
A couple of runs in the inning. We're back in a new
All right, gotta
pitcher
hit
here to
now.
start
Bring
the
in
bottom of the
Hader.
7th. Josh Hader.
Not good
Well,
with
the best
lineup we
relievers
have.
love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Newt Barr, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their
Take a
heels.
little
And
fluke.
that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring
All
the
right.
tying run
Got
to the
Contreras
plate.
up. Need to,
Wilson
need
Contreras
to
now up to the
capitalize here.
plate. 1 for 3.
Like tonight,
All right,
last
that's
thing
it,
you want to
man.
do as a hitter is get
All right,
jammed
1-2.
or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the. And we're back. Digging in. Christian Walker.
I need it quick in here.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
he needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Volpe batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That clips the corner.
Come down.
Hit in the air out to center field. Walker
Yeah,
on the move.
What a terrible jump.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Taylor Trammell up next for the Astros. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield
No,
base
bro.
hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an
freaking cone over
RBI
there.
single, and they take a 3-run lead. 2 outs, runner at
Might be an
first.
area
Here's
of
the center
interest.
fielder, Jake
Being
Myers.
a new second
In
baseman.
for a strike.
Not like, I
0-1.
want to use Gorman. I want to keep him in the
Trammell leads
lineup.
off first with 2 down to the inning.
But I don't know, man. Maybe might do some things with the DH and
Next pitch misses, and the
Whatnot,
count
but-
1-2. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
but we
But
need
the
to fix
RBI
that.
single
I mean,
pushes
defense is
across a
terrible.
run. It's now 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan King. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Threw me a cookie and I just
So now it's Nolan Arenado.
just laid on
3
it,
for
bro.
3 with 2 singles and a double.
Right here, fastball.
The
Right
1-2.
here, don't miss it.
And a swing and a miss.
Dang
Two-way
it.
out.
Chance to strike out the side
Gosh.
now. You talk about
Terrible,
the
terrible,
benefits, the
terrible.
advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves.
All right.
Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Not the best swing. We'll take it. Take base runners.
Now, Jordan
Jordan Walker
Walker.
needs to come through right here.
2 out, runner on first.
right, 3-2
a lot
it.
of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to
Jordan.
stay focused on the pitch.
Gotta protect.
Outside,
Nope.
and that is ball 4.
All right, let's go.
And that'll bring the tying run. So the
All right, we
closer
can change.
summoned
We
from the
go righty.
bullpen, Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So digging in, Mason
Fastball
Wynn.
slider. Come on, Mason.
And that one fouled off. To the right side, and that's a foul ball.
Gosh, you can't even like see the PCI. It's like so small on that slider. I'm actually surprised I made contact.
Sets him down looking. Fastball
just
to letters
locked me
froze
up.
him for strike 3.
Dang
He's in a
it,
tough
man.
spot. Had to make a
All right,
great.
got one more inning.
New arm of
There
the
we go,
mound
John
for the
King.
Cardinals, John King.
Just trying to keep this one
Play
close
this
here,
night.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the 0-1. Just missed. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the
All
inning.
right. I need y'all to let me know what should we do about our second
He
base
was
position.
all
Man, he
over
cannot
that one.
start
I
there
know it was a
anymore.
ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield.
Runner on the move. Hammered, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with line drive. Makes the grab, one down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid
Let's see what we
contact,
can
and that's
do
all
here.
you're looking to
Need to
do
get out of it.
anytime you're at the plate.
Altuve stands in now, looks at that one inside. And it's fouled away.
Damn.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Leon. He will score. It's an RBI
Dang it,
single, and
dude.
they're up by 4.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And he
There's that
swings
right
and lifts
there.
one to deep center field. Walker going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. It's a sac fly
Well, it's-
as he comes across to score. It's 7-2. Diaz in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Not a good. Needed that one.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Walker makes the play, and that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits.
All
no
right, gotta get 5.
We head to the bottom of the 9th.
See
Now
if we
it's the
can do
right
it.
fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a ball lifted in the
Pretty
air
good
right
right
field.
there.
He just missed it. Dubon
Dang,
hauls
bro.
it in, and there's
That's a
one
good
away.
swing. Nothing we can do about
He
it.
was all over that first pitch fastball.
And
Just
PCI just
barely
tiny.
missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Donovan, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fly ball center field. Myers. He's
Well,
got
down
it,
to our last
and there's
out.
2 away. So it's their
Got
last
it.
chance in this one.
Gotta
And
get
here's
him.
the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He was late there, strike
that felt
1.
so
That was
fast.
straight
Holy
queso
moly.
right there.
Swing and a miss. And
Righty,
that's
right,
strike
yeah,
2.
it's-
Just
that
not
feels
able to
10
catch up to
times
that
faster.
velocity.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do
Boy.
it.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a
GG's.
big out.
All right. I think that's going to wrap up first episode of the franchise. Let me know any of the moves y'all want me to make or anything else y'all can think of with, like, y'all want me to drop down the difficulty or anything like that.